Hello, everyone, and happy Friday, and welcome to your Friday edition of WRMK News 12 Newscast. Let's get started with your Friday edition right now. First up, we begin with a traffic alert. There's an accident with injury at 1 Waterford Way Clubhouse in Manchester, New Hampshire. So be on the alert if you're in that area. Now let's get to your news. First up, voice bill. Yesterday, the New Hampshire House approved a voice vote bill to outlaw deep fakes use of artificial intelligence in political campaigns. The House Election Laws Committee had deadlocked votes of 10-10 from both parties. The bill now heads to the state Senate. HB 1093 bill. The New Hampshire House voted on HB 1093 to pass a future ban on imposing a mask mandate in public schools. The total number of votes was 187 to 184. Colin Van Ostern launch Dem bid to replace Annie Custer. Colin Van Ostern has announced that he is launching his bid and running for Congress in the 2nd District of New Hampshire to be the next replacement for Annie Custer. Just the other day, Annie Custer announced that she is not seeking re-election. Colin Van Ostern is a former New Hampshire Executive Counselor. Coffee with the Counselors. Today in the city of Bangor, Maine at 12 p.m. is Coffee with the Counselors at the Bangor Public Library. The event gives residents the opportunity to speak with members of the Bangor City Council about events of the day or issues of concerns. The Bangor Public Library is located at 145 Harlow Street. Manchester Mayor's FY25 budget includes $228 million for Manchester schools and $189 for city services. Last night, the Manchester Mayor, Jay Ross, presented the first budget of his term. The budget proposal for fiscal year 25 is a $437 million spending proposal that will include the largest altercation ever for the city schools and coming in nearly 2% under the tax cap. New Hampshire mayors gather for summit in Manchester. New Hampshire mayors gathered this week in Manchester for a summit organized by Mayor Jay Ross. One of the biggest issues that the mayors from across New Hampshire are dealing with each day in their cities is housing and homelessness. The mayors are trying to add housing capacity to their communities, but claim zoning restrictions and high costs are making that very tough to do. The meeting was the second in-person meeting of the state's mayors since the COVID-19 pandemic. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's take a look at your sports report right now. Hello everyone, I'm Riley King, and welcome to your sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Let's get started right now. First up, the Boston Celtics. They had a game last night. The game went into overtime last night, and the final score of that game was Atlanta Hawks 123 and Celtics 122. Atlanta Hawks won the game last night. Atlanta Hawks are 34-39 and Celtics are 57-16. Next game for Celtics will be tomorrow night at 5 o'clock p.m. against the Pelicans. Let's go Celtics. Hopefully they can win tomorrow night's game. And Red Sox, they had a game last night. It was the opening season for baseball season. And the final score of the Red Sox game last night was Red Sox 6 and Seattle Mariners 4. The Red Sox won the first game of their away game this season. Congratulations, Red Sox. Red Sox are 1-0 and Seattle Mariners are 0-1. Excellent job on winning last night, Red Sox. And they play tonight at 9:40 p.m. against Seattle Mariners. Hopefully they can win tonight's game as well. And Bruins, they play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. against the Capitals. Let's go Bruins. Hopefully they can win tomorrow night's game. And also, Bruins announced that they are in the 2024 playoffs. They clinched a spot in the playoffs. So, tickets will be going on sale for playoffs games soon. And that is your WRMK News 12 sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Okay, and that's a look at your sports report. That does it for this Friday edition of WRMK News 12 Newscast. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and goodbye.